Before this starts, I'd like to take a quick second and thank everybody for 1,000 subscribers. I never really thought I would make it to even 1,000 subscribers. I honestly just started this channel to practice my vocal acting and was just doing it based off of fandoms and characters I personally enjoy. But I'm really happy that you all seem to enjoy it too. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, I couldn't help but notice you seem to look a little bit down recently. Now, of course, you have no obligation to tell me personally why you're feeling like this, but I figured I would offer my services as assistant. What services? Well, recently I've been getting into witchcraft. You know, playing with your own personal energies, crystals, and all those sorts of things. And I've figured that it actually really helps improve my personal state in times when I have unrest. Although I'm still an amateur in the field, and it isn't my line of preferred study, I consider it a hobby I do in my spare time, and might be something you could be interested in. Why, yes. Although I am not a professional in the field, I think it could still provide some sort of value to you. You'd like me to help you? Perfect. So I'm going to start by looking at my materials that I brought with me. I always bring them with me in case there's a situation like this in which it's necessary to work without previous notice. Yes. Although I don't believe in things that I can't back with actual line of reasoning, there is a couple things that I like to do and have found through my own personal studies that they do help with improving one's personal state. Alright, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit down and relax for this. I'm gonna do some breathing with you first to ensure that you can get to a state of mental vulnerability. You mustn't worry, because I have no intention of affecting your mental state in any way that is of anything but positive. But I'm going to need you to be a little bit more vulnerable for this process to work to the best of its ability. Now, I'm going to practice the simple 4-4-4 method, which is breathe in for 4 seconds, hold on to it for 4 seconds, and then release for 4 seconds. Is this alright with you? Perfect. Now, ready? This time I'm going to count you in, and just you do it. Ready? Breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. We're going to do that one more time, but with 6 seconds this time, and then we can begin. Ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now I'm going to start by lighting a candle just to get the room smelling a little bit better. This one specifically is named Everwood, and it is described as foresty and nature scents with hints of floral inside of it. I find this one to be most effective in producing the outcome in which is most desirable. Now, I'd like you to close your eyes, and I'm going to start by taking out some of my crystals. Something I find that crystals help purify the air inside of a room better than any other source that I have seen. I have seen some use incense and other forms of purification such as sage, but I find crystals to be the most organic and less offensive to the sensory processing of yourself so you don't overload. Alright, I want you to close your eyes and think of nothing for now. Remember to breathe in and out accordingly to your needs, but try to slow down if you can to help lower your heart rate and set your mind in a more vulnerable state. Good. Now, I'm going to have to ask you to open your mind, relax, and let yourself slip into a place where you can more readily analyze yourself. I'm going to take your hand, if that's alright with you, and trace small circles around your palm. This will help free your subconscious mind and get into a place where you can more readily think about the topics that are bringing down your mental state. Alright, I'm going to give you a moment here of silence to just get into that state. Good. Now whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes and take one more deep breath with me. Alright, do you feel ready? Good. Now we're going to do another 4-4-4 breathing just to help cleanse the effects of this shortened mind cleansing. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Besides this, and although you can always come to my room if you need a cleansing that is longer, I wanted to give you a mini version of my process, as I feel it can still give some value to you in your mental state. Now, I'm alright leaving my crystals and the candle in your room for now, as long as you return them later. And I assume you want some rest now, so I'll give you some time alone. But I hope this was beneficial to you, and if you ever need something longer, you can always come to my room. Alright, rest well.